And that's the number one thing that person... So, brothers and sisters, when we have jealousy in our hearts, we should know that we're already ripe candidates for Iblis. We're not only befriending him, but that's what the worship of Iblis entails. That's why a person can be working for... And Shaitaan, because he's a deceiver. He don't put out the information, you're working for me. He's like, I don't want you to know you're working for me. I'm trying to take you down. That's why Allah says in the Quran, إِنَّ الشَّيْطَانَ لَكُمْ عَدُوٌّ فَاتَّخِذُوهُ عَدُوًّا إِنَّمَا يَدْعُو حِزْبَهُ لِيَكُونَ مِنْ أَصْحَابِ السَّعِيرِ. He said, verily, the devil to you is an enemy. Therefore, take him as an enemy. Because the only thing that he's doing is inviting his hizb, his group, his jama'ah, to be from amongst the companions of the hellfire. That's his whole program. So he's not telling you you're going to hell. Like, dude, you're alright. You did good. What did they say in the hadith about when the Shaitaan sends out his lieutenants amongst the earth to do bad deeds? And they all come back and said, I did this, I did this, I did this, I did this. And then one of them come back and said, I broke between the husband and wife. He said, oh boy, you're the man. He gives him a tag. He gives him a crown. You did it. That's what I want. Right? When we see the ummah splintering all over, well, don't you think that there's some forces behind that? We don't split by ourselves. People don't break up by themselves. Communities don't split up by themselves. I've never, ever in my entire life counseled a marriage ever that was just by itself breaking apart. When I counsel people, the first thing I say, okay, we have to find out where the devil is. Because 90 times out of 100, there's a devil somewhere. We got to find out where's the devil. So who's talking to who? Who you talking to? Who you talking to yesterday? Brother, who you talking to? What they telling you? Well, yeah, because my sister, I pulled the sister to the side. Sister, what do you, okay, let me know what's happened in the last 24 hours, the last 48 hours. To find out where the Shaitaan is in the house. And we usually find out, okay, so-and-so is not married, is so-and-so, is so-and-so person, is so-and-so, you know. There's always a Shaitaan there. Because that's what they do. When brothers have issues, it's always a Shaitaan. Okay, brother, what happened? Tell me the story. Tell me everything. Well, what happened to so-and-so, and this happened, and so-and-so, and this and that, and he said this, and I think that he was saying, and well, do you know he said it? No, but I think, okay, hold up. Let's isolate it down. Do you know he said that? No, but I think he said that. Okay, now you're talking on some ignorance here. So, okay, and tell me some more. Yeah, I think, and therefore, I feel, and therefore, he think he all that. Okay, here we go to jealousy. Here we go. If we can extract that, we can maybe, always. That's what he does. I'm trying to tell you about this Iblis. He's an enemy. You can't take on an enemy if you don't really know about the dude. On the other hand, brothers and sisters, being a friend of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, totally different. You don't really have to listen to, all you do is just believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, follow Him, trust in Him. It's kind of easier to be a friend of, I don't know. Being a friend of Allah requires a different types of energy, a smoother energy, a positive energy. Being friends with the Shaitaan, the energy itself is like, God, take it easy. Because he don't have no mercy. He's mal'oon. He's cursed. That's what rajim means. What rajim means. Rajam in the Arabic language, it means bu'd an ar-rahman. That's what it means. Linguistically, in the language, it means that he's far away from the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When he says, اخرج فإنك رجيم. It don't mean curse it. Curse it is mal'oon. Cursed in Arabic means mal'oon. Curse from la'na. And la'na means away from the mercy. But the rajam, it means that he is, it's deeper than being just cursed. It means that you're past curse, you're cursed, you're out. You're like, dude, you're done. You're gone. Nothing coming back on you. That's why Allah says, وَإِنَّ عَلَيْكَ لَعْنَةُ لَيَوْمِ الدِّينِ. He says, you're rajim, and you're cursed until the day of judgment. Like, dude, you're done. You get nothing. Right? So, you don't want that energy. Brothers and sisters, you want to work for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He got plenty of positions open. Plenty of opportunities. But it's going fast. No, it's going fast. I'm telling you, it's going fast. It's like, it's going fast. You know, in terms of the economy of deen, managing your spiritual economy, the economy of deen, of ikhlas, is getting low. The Prophet said that would happen. He said one of the things that would happen in the last days would be the plethora, the greatness of what? Ignorance. The shortness, the paltriness of what? Knowledge. If ignorance is the juice for the shaitaan, and knowledge is what brings you closer to Allah, what does that tell you? It tells you that the ones who are on the side of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in these days that we're living right now, they're less and less and less and less and less and less and less. If ignorance is the juice of the devil, in fact, Ibn Qayyim, rahimahullah, says there's 3 ways that the shaitan infects people. The first way he mentioned was jahl, ignorance. Because ignorance of the deen, see, you got to remember, Allah sent the Prophet, He sent the book down. You know, like He ain't sent it, He sent it. They got it in 100 and something languages. You get it on the CD, you got it on the iPhone. You can ring up Surah Al-Baqarah in 5 seconds. Tafsir. On your phone. Yet, with all that, many of us don't even like to get together to study kitab, let alone hear about kitab, let alone read kitab, let alone follow kitab. Well, get out of here with that. So when you have that going, you got to think that Allah might feel some kind of way about that. Allah feeling funny about that, Jibreel feeling, because they came from Sab'a Samawat. Inna anzalnahu fi laylatil qadri. Laylatul qadri khayrun min alfi shahrin tanazzal malaikatu wa ruhu fiha bi rabbihim min kulli amr. So something that came that long with Jibreel and so many hundreds of thousands of malaika, saffa in ranks, to the Sama ad-Dunya, Bayt al-Izzah, and gave it to the Prophet Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and they were going to like, well, we prefer ignorance over knowledge. You know. Seriously. You can see it all in our ummah all the time. All the time. It's a disease. But that disease makes it easier for a person to be friends of the devil. That's the first thing. You don't know. You can't distinguish. All he got to do is paint a face. I'm your friend. I'm not Shaitaan. I'm your buddy. Hi, how you doing? Huh? They hurt your feelings, huh? Yeah, you should hate that brother. Yeah. Hate the masjid, doggone it.